Okay, so I'm headed out the door, but I wanted to make a quick video. So I have been meaning to make this video. I just never sat down and actually filmed it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Fix myself. Got my drink here. Okay, the video I am going, is it crooked? Really, I just can't get my life together. I don't know if it's this lighting, I don't know what it is, but we'll just go with it. Okay, so the video I'm going to be doing, obviously you can see by the title, it's going to be a review on the brand Tatcha, and I did mention this in a video a while back that I will be trying a new skin regimen to see if it did anything for me. As you guys saw in the clips before, that is how I washed my face. I washed by hand, and I also washed my face using my, what is the spin brush? There's a name for it and I can't think of the name at the moment, but I use a spin brush or I use my hands to really just, I use my hands when I'm lazy, and then I use a spin brush to really just get in there. So as you guys saw, I will show you guys now the products that I was using. So I was using this Deep Cleanse by Tatcha, Clarifying Japanese Loofah Fruit Extract for normal to oily skin. And you apply to your wet face, avoiding eyes, and rinse. And so I ended up using this for 2 weeks straight, nothing else. And then I also used the water cream, and the water cream is a pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin. And that's what that looks like. So I have the two here. And so let's see. Okay, so one of them is completely empty because it's just very small. And then the other one I was using until, you know, the 2 weeks was up. So, and then I also had to go through 2 of these. So I have some left over of this one. So we'll just get into how it worked for my skin. Did I like it? I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Clearly this is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to promote this brand. I'm just simply telling you guys whether it is, you know, hang on, if it's worth it or not. Let's see. So like I said, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I definitely want you to take into consideration what I say before buying this product, because I will also talk about the pricing, if it's worth it and stuff like that. Like I said, you guys just need to be obviously aware, and I am here to tell you my honest truth, if, you know, how it worked for me and stuff. So let's see. My whole entire experiencing these two, I wanted to just go ahead and really document everything day by day, what I thought about it, if new things came up and stuff like that. So that is what I'm going to be talking about. So if I'm looking this way, it's because my laptop is, I'll show you guys quick. My laptop is right here. So like I said, I made my own notes. So let's talk about the deep cleanser, since you start with the deep cleanser first when washing your face. So the Tatcha Deep Cleanser is mainly for oily skin. It's cruelty-free, which is a plus. It's in gel form, and it's paraben-free. It is the bigger bottle of this, which is a 5 ounce, and this one is, I want to say, this one is a 0.85 ounce fluid ounce. So a 5 ounce of this at Sephora is $38. And the travel size, which is this one right here, this size, is $16. Basically, the pros, I weighed out the pros and the cons, so I will mention the pros and the cons of these two products. So the pro of the cleanser is it smells really good. So it's light, it's not too like, it doesn't smell like chemicals, it just smells like kind of like roses. really. It smells like flowers. And then it obviously has like a hint of whatever else, because yeah. So and it's very, very light. It's an exfoliant, but it's like a light exfoliant. So like there are little exfoliant beads, but it's not overpowering. And it lathers very nicely. So I noticed when I was washing my face, it just really gets in very foamy. And it cleans off heavy makeup. It does a good job doing so. And it does not leave your skin dry after using it. I notice with a lot of products, a lot of face cleansers and stuff like that, it will leave your skin sometimes very dry. This does not do that. It doesn't leave your skin dry. It leaves it actually very hydrated. The application of my makeup, I noticed, went on smoother. So sometimes I'll get like dry patches, and then my makeup, you can kind of tell that there were dry patches and stuff. So using this, it got rid of the dry patches, and it really just made my skin look very flawless. So I did really like that. And my skin, or my makeup, went on a lot smoother and easier. So it's great for sensitive skin. So my mom has sensitive skin. I do have a little bit of sensitive skin. I think it just depends on what I'm using, but so it does work for sensitive skin. So I will say that's a plus. And it also left my skin very nice afterwards and stuff like that. So, and my makeup definitely did go on a lot smoother. So I did really appreciate that. The cons of this, there weren't many. One thing that I really look for when I am, especially when I am, you know, investing in something that is a little bit more expensive, I am looking for something that will clear up my face and keep my face very clear, because sometimes I will get, you know, a pimple here and there. So I really just have to upkeep my skin, especially using things that you know, it's just something that I have to do. Otherwise, my skin doesn't like it. And if my skin doesn't like the product, my skin won't clear up. So I look for something that kind of keeps that in order. So I really like something that will clear up my skin. So this did not do that. I noticed this definitely did not do that. And it's unfortunate because everything else about it was so amazing, but that was not one that was really, but that's something, like I said, that's something that I look for. If it doesn't do that for me, if it doesn't clear up my skin, the cleanser that I am using, I will not continue to purchase it. I just like I said, I did notice that my skin, like, it got rid of, the exfoliants got rid of the dry patches, but it didn't make my skin look even. So that was one thing also that I didn't like, unfortunately. And I really had to use this product twice, or I had to use my spin brush once to really get my makeup off. I will show you guys my regimen now. I went back to my old one because it just, I'll explain in another video if you guys are interested, but that one actually made me very happy. I could be like out in public with no makeup on and not be self-conscious. Kept my skin clear, and it also removed my makeup immediately. It was crazy how powerful this cleanser was. And I love this cleanser. I can't find anything close to what this one does. I can't find any cleanser that really just gets in there. So but I will talk about what that one is in a different video. So this just does not take off makeup well. So as far as this goes, would I purchase it? I probably wouldn't. It's not that I wouldn't recommend it. I would not include this in my regimen. It is pricey. It's about $40 for the big one, about $20 for the small one. And I have one requirement, that it has to really clear up my skin. If a cleanser doesn't clear up my skin, I will not be using it. And that's exactly what happened here. But if you guys don't have the problem that I do, then I would say give it a go. I I'm not including this in my skin regimen. I'm going to be completely honest. It does smell nice and it lathers up very nicely, and it's just very, very light. The next product, let me grab my drink. This is my breakfast, and I'll explain to you guys later why, but it's this and black coffee. So that's my breakfast. Okay, let's talk about the water cream. So the Tatcha water cream is oil-free, it's anti-aging, hydrating, cruelty-free, non-irritating, and paraben-free. So this little guy is the travel size, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, this one's a travel size. So this one's about $20. And the bigger size, which is 1.7 fluid ounces, is $68. And that's without tax at Sephora. So let's get into this guy real quick. Luckily, I have some left. And like I said, this was free. So I didn't spend my money to try this. Luckily, I ended up just getting it with my points. So this one, the pro of this water cream, it has a subtle scent. So it's very light. You guys, how it like really gets into your skin. So it's very hydrating. I would wear this honestly in the summertime if you're like super dry skin and stuff. This is something I would incorporate. Oily skin, it would be fine because it's a water cream. It's water based. So it should be fine, but you see it just kind of leaves you glowy. It is non-greasy, so it's very, it's hydrating, but like not like greasy hydrating. It's like water almost, like, and there's like a subtle scent. If what you do smell, it smells really good. I think I really like the smell of it. One thing that I really like about this is it has green tea, and it also has rice in it to promote skin, smooth skin. So that is something that I did really like. I did my research on it, so I was like, oh my goodness, because I love green tea. Green tea is so good for you, and I also love rice. Another thing that I did like about this, it absorbs into your skin quickly. So as you guys noticed, it really got in there. Can use this kind of glowy effect, really. So, and then also like about it is very light. It's not too heavy on your skin. I do like that. So you can wear it under makeup. I would probably suggest wearing it under makeup would be really good. It did leave my skin really smooth and flawless also. So I did like this. And you can wear it with no makeup and look just perfectly fine. Another thing I did like about it is it did not cause irritation and it did not cause breakouts to my skin. So that's a plus. It's great for oily skin, so I'm combination, so this works fine for me. It works for oily skin, so if you're looking for something, I know there's so many products out there that promote oily skin but just don't work. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a story. I was working in the beauty department and this guy had severe acne. Didn't know how to get rid of it, has oily skin. I mean, it was just producing so much oil that he was breaking out. I mean, he was visiting his dermatologist so often and nothing. So I gave him this really cheap, it's not cheap, well, it is kind of cheap, but it was what I was doing and it was clearing up my skin. So I will show you guys, if you guys really want to know what I used. It cleared up his skin. I mean, it was a huge change. I looked at him and I'm like, wow. Like, when I tell you his face was broken out, it was, I mean, pimples everywhere. He was so self-conscious, and I told him to use the face mask that I was using, and it cleared up his skin. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want to know what that face mask was. I will do an entire video on it. So we'll talk about the cons. So there were a few cons with this. I just think one con is I think it was extremely pricey for the bigger bottle. It's $70. I think that's extreme, especially for the things that it really does. It doesn't do much. yeah, I thought it was extremely pricey for the amount that you get and also for what it does for your skin, so, or what it did for my skin anyways. I didn't notice much of a difference. Using this, I did notice that my makeup was going on very smoothly, and I do appreciate that. However, I've used what my routine now with the products that I use now, I noticed immediately a difference in my skin. With this, it didn't really notice too much of a difference, so it was okay, subtle, very subtle. It didn't clear up my skin, but also doing some research, it's not really going to clear up your skin, but it would be nice. And like I said, I will not be using something that does not clear up my skin. Also, I do want to mention that I did the research after using these products. So I noticed all of these when I was using it, and then I did my research and found out that, you know, it doesn't really promote clear skin. So it's extremely, extremely watery. I just didn't like how watery it was. I think it was a little bit too much. It was okay. That was one thing that I put, was it was okay. It didn't wow me. It really didn't. And I like to be wowed. I'm just kidding. And it didn't leave my skin moisturized. It left it watery. I just felt like I had to keep applying the product because it did leave it watery, but if you guys notice now, I mean, it's gone. Would I buy this? Would I really spend $70 on this? $70 for that is very expensive, I think. I've never paid $70+ for a moisturizer. I will show you guys in another video what my skin regimen is and the price points of those products. That is my review on this. This is my first review, but I will be doing plenty more. I will be doing a lot of clothing reviews from different websites, different brands, and I will be also doing beauty reviews. So I do love doing those. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.